Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to recap a few trades from yesterday and some awesome trades from today. Today alone, closing the day up over $10,000 thanks to SPCE and thanks to Amazon. I did scale up in these trades. The account is growing larger than I would have expected. The risk management is still there. Everything is just staying relative as the account grows. I'm taking slightly larger position sizes, still cutting those losses quick, but when I see a position that I really like, I have been taking a little bit more contracts, and you will see that in my trades today. So we're going to look at SPCE, we're going to look at my Amazon trades, both of these using the 9 EMA strategy. And from yesterday, we're going to look at a few trades that I took on PayPal as well as Newegg. So we had NEGG, a big stock that moved up yesterday. I took a nice 9 EMA trade there, and then another on PayPal. All four of the trades we're going to look at today are aligning with the strategy that I use every single day approaching the market. So I hope that you guys watching this video, you'll see the strategy that I use and hopefully learn from it. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Press that like button if you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel for some more videos and make sure to press that bell notification so you know every single time that I post. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and start this video on the SPCE trades. We'll then get into Amazon. After that, we will get into my Newegg and my PayPal trades from yesterday. SPCE alone, I think I closed the day on the $47 calls up about $3,500. The Amazon trades were huge. One trade was about $5,000. I had a few other small ones totaling up to about $6,000 on Amazon alone. Those together made up most of my profit from today. So we're going to look at those two trades and then the two from yesterday. After we look at that, I'll actually go ahead and pull up my Interactive Brokers account, show you guys how I've done so far this month of July. And then Sunday, my video on Sunday will be my June P&L video for everyone to see. Transparency is key for me. I've been making good money in the market. I'm sure a lot of people are going to question whether this is real, and it's 100% real. I'm going to show you my P&L from June on Sunday, and I will show you my P&L so far this month in July on Interactive Brokers at the end of this video. So here we go. Here's SPCE. What was I watching here? Number one, I was watching this break and retest in the morning. You can see we had these previous levels of resistance. I'm going to zoom out and we're going to zoom back in and I'll show you this a little bit cleaner. So here we go. We can see the entire day now. So here's the open. We had a nice push at the open. We had some resistance here around $46 a share. We broke through it. Now I didn't take a trade on this breakout. I waited for the retest. The retest came right around 11:35, 11:40 a.m. this morning. That was a beautiful break and retest. This is exactly what I love to see intraday. Now, the next thing I was waiting for was a nice little flag pattern, a little bit of consolidation for a push higher. What you guys will notice, this is what I caught. You can see this flag pattern that formed right here from around 10:18 until breakout of around 11 o'clock. We started to consolidate and we started to make somewhat of a wedge pattern. So you guys can see we were making higher lows, we were making lower highs, we were starting to wedge, starting to consolidate in this zone right at the 9 EMA, right at the 40 EMA as well. And when we got this breakout of this flag right at 11:02, I was adding into this position. So my first add was at 10:57. That was right here. I got in 5 contracts, smaller size for me. It was 5 contracts at $1.85 per contract, so a little bit less than $1,000 in that position. I held it. I waited to see, can we hold the 40 EMA, which was the green line right here. We were holding it. We were holding it. Then we got the breakout. I was looking for the breakout of this wedge that formed. We got that breakout right here at 11:02, right here on this green candle. That is where I started to add to my position. At 11:02, I added 5 more, and then I added another 5 right after for an average cost just south of $2 per contract. And I had 15 contracts, so it's about $3,000 in the trade, right? So 15 contracts, about $2 per contract, about $3,000 in the trade here on SPCE. So we got that push higher. Now, I started to scale out at 11:14. I scaled out all 15 at 11:14 as we started to see a pullback. But I held this. I got the breakout. I was in before the move, and then I started to add as the move was occurring. So I like to do this. When I start to see the move that I was looking at start to occur, I want to add to it because I want to have some size in it because it's doing exactly what I expected. I was watching the flag. I was waiting for it to push above the flag, And right here at 1102 is where it started to push above that flag. So you guys can see here on the orders, sold 5 at 1114 and started to sell all of them basically second after second here. You can see me starting to scale out at 1114, which was right here on these two big red candles. I was up nicely. I wanted to take my profits, about 15 contracts with about $1 per contract, a little bit more. So that right there was about a $1,500 to $1,800 win. I don't know the exact math on that one, but you guys will know it's about $1.23 per contract on 15 contracts. It's definitely a little bit north of $1,500. So a very nice trade there, just looking for the flag. Not so focused on the money I'm making here, more focused on the flag breakout, the wedge consolidation, the break and retest, and why I got into this trade. Now, the next one was I bought 10 contracts at $3, so another $3,000 trade at 1119. 1119 was right here on this candle as we reclaimed the 9 EMA. So we reclaimed the 9 EMA right here at 1119. We had a big pullback, found some support, reclaimed the 9 EMA, and I went ahead and I got in 10 contracts here at 1119. I got in at $3, the same $47 calls. We started to push higher, and you can see I started to scale out at 1122, which is right here on this push, and then I scaled out 5 more at 1130, which was right here at this little rejection of high of day. So I got out there, got about a little bit less than $1 per contract with 10 contracts, add about another $1,000 to $1,200 on that trade, and that is my final trade there on SPCE for the day. So my trades in SPCE, what did I look for? I looked for 9 EMA holds, I looked for break and retests, and I looked for flag breakouts. These are the 3 things. This is the trifecta trade. I look for these every single day intraday, and here is how I traded it. So hopefully you enjoy that breakdown there on SPCE. Now let's go ahead and get into the Amazon trade. All right, guys, so we got Amazon pulled up here. This is the 1-minute chart. But you guys will notice from today, Amazon was pretty choppy in the morning. NASDAQ was sort of holding in there after that big fall in the pre-market. But around lunchtime, a little bit past lunchtime, we started to get a big move on the NASDAQ. And this is when I started to get very interested to see if Amazon could continue higher. Now, I did take some of the move on Amazon. It was after the original push here. I clearly did not take all of it, but we still were able to make a very nice profit, even without taking the whole move. This is a good lesson maybe for some of you out there. You do not need to take the entire move to still make money on these trades. So here is my trade on Amazon. Now, this was a little bit bigger of a trade, dollar amount wise, 5 contracts at $33 each, so a little bit over $15,000 in this position. So originally we saw Amazon start to push up here at around 12:30. We got the big push. It was sort of unexpected. I'd be surprised if people were able to catch this unless they were maybe swing trading it, looking for a push. I didn't catch this move. I saw the move, I saw the pullback, and I was waiting to see if we can reclaim the 9 EMA and push once again higher on Amazon. So you can see we pushed higher. We failed the 9 EMA. We were able to reclaim it right here. So you can see the reclaim on the 9 EMA. We pushed above the 9. We reclaimed it. We started to consolidate. So we consolidated sideways. The NASDAQ was consolidating at the same time. And the NASDAQ had a nice green candle at 13:01, so 1:01 p.m. And when I saw that happen, I wanted to get into Amazon for another push higher as we were consolidating into the 9 EMA. So we consolidated there. You guys can see I got in 5 contracts of Amazon at 13:01, and I got out 4 of them at 13:04. So it was pretty much near the top of this candle. You can see it was 2 seconds into the 13:04 candle. So 2 seconds in, we were basically at this high right here. And just in that period of time, in just 3 minutes, we had a $10 contract increase with 5 contracts. That is $5,000 just in those 3 minutes. So a huge push higher on Amazon. And you can just see how much these contracts move on Amazon if you catch them right. I was never in any kind of drawdown. I caught it right here on this push higher. Sold 4 there at 43. Sold the last one at 39 as we started to push lower here at 13:05. I was up pretty large on this trade. I didn't want to give it back, so I just went ahead and I took my profit on the last one, which was about that's about $5-6 higher than my entry. So 39.48 was the last exit on that option. The ones that I sold 4 contracts at was $43.50. So about a $10 contract win on the first 4 and about a $6 win on the last contract. This trade alone was just about $5,000, and all it was a hold of the 9 EMA, a push higher that aligned with the NASDAQ, and just taking my quick profits, taking the profits as we pushed higher. Now, of course, this strategy worked later in the day. I did not take these trades, but you can see that we pushed again. We reclaimed the 9 right here, and we started to push higher and hold the 9 EMA all the way until high of day. So obviously, I could have made a ton more money here, probably another $10,000, but I just was not trying to be too greedy. I was already pretty large in this trade. I wanted to take these profits, and I was very happy with that Amazon trade. So that was the big one today on Amazon. All right, guys, so number 3 here is PayPal. Congratulations to anyone that took this with me. This was live in The Voice. Really clean trade in the morning. One of the cleanest 9 EMA bounces I've seen in some time. So we had a push higher in PayPal yesterday. This was a stock we were watching over 260. I'm sorry, over 290. So we got that push in the morning over 290. Very nice push on PayPal. We were moving higher. I didn't chase this breakout. What did I do? I waited for the pullback. Wait for the pullback. Wait for the flag breakout right here. Flag pattern. Pull back to the 9 EMA. A beautiful hold right here. And when did I get in? I got in 10 contracts at 940, which was right here on this green engulfing candle. I get this question quite a bit. And if you're still watching this video, you're going to hear why when I take these trades. When I see a candle that is engulfing the previous candle, a green engulfing candle of the previous candle, that's when I get a little bit more confident in a bounce off the 9 EMA. So you can see 940, we got the bounce. We engulfed the previous candle, and I went ahead and I got in with 10 contracts right there. Beautiful 9 EMA bounce, beautiful hold, beautiful engulfing green candle, flag breakout, a beautiful push. 4 minutes later, pushing all the way to high today. I sold 5 at 942 on that push higher, selling into strength. I sold 3 more at 945, which was pretty much to near the top of this candle. And then I just sold the last 2 basically for break even as we started to get a big pullback. So not a huge trade dollar-wise, about a 50-cent winner on 10 contracts, so about $500 trade. But I wanted to show you this one because look how clean this 9 EMA bounce is. Look how clean the wicks are. This is another thing. Look at the wicks. Look at these 3 wicks right here. You see how all the wicks were pushed to the upside. Very strong, very clean 9 EMA bounce. This was my trade on PayPal from yesterday. Congrats to those who took it. I know quite a few of you did. So that's an awesome trade. A very clean flag breakout, 9 EMA hold. Let's go ahead and get into the last trade of today's video. All right, guys, so the last trade I have for you here is on NEGG. Got in at 1019 with 1 contract at 1480. You can see, why did I get in? We had a 9 EMA hold right here. Some really strong wicks. An engulfing green candle at 1019. Got in 1 contract. About a minute later, sold for a $400 win right here at 1020. A really quick move. And the stock looked like it was getting ready to get halted, and I wanted to have no business in that. So, same exact thing, guys. 9 EMA hold, engulfing green candle, got in, got out, very nice bounce. That's really all that I have on this trade. Really easy, 9 EMA hold. Congrats to anyone that took this with me in the live chat as well. So as I said earlier, we're going to go ahead and look at my month-to-date performance so far in July. I want to show you this. It's pretty crazy, but here's my month-to-date, guys. So the account is now at $41,000. This is just, it's crazy. It's a lot to take in. It's a great performance. I have to definitely consider whether I want to continue to trade with this size or if I want to withdraw this money and restart, let's say at $10,000 or something like that. As you guys know, I started this account with $5,000. I've shown you the P&Ls every single month. June was big and July is even bigger right now. And that's why you are seeing a very big account size, $41,369. This is month to date. You can see this is active. This is not BS. In July 1st, we were at 18,490. July 2nd, 20,000. We had a weekend. July 5th, we got pushed up to 26,000. July 7th, 27,000. And today, up $41,000. A huge day for me here on the Interactive Brokers account. Monster day, month-to-date change, $22,879. So in the first 7 days of July, we are up $22,000 in the Interactive Brokers account. At this point, do I really need to continue trading? Not really, but I want to continue to practice my skills. I want to continue to focus on trading, continue to use this 9 EMA strategy. And so far it has worked wonders for me. So here it is. Here's my month to date. This is my account. I can go ahead and show you. I'll go to reports. I'll go to statements. Let's go to, let's do this live. Why not? Realized summary. We'll go to custom date range. We'll go from the 1st of July to the 7th of July. We can run this. It's not going to include today. So 14,000 today. We'll go to realize on performance. You can see $8,494. This is from July 1st to July 7th. Let's add 14,000 to that, and you get just about $22,000. So here it is, guys. Here's the Interactive Brokers account. Huge month so far. I hope I can continue this performance. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the 9 EMA strategy. Hopefully you guys are seeing some profit from this strategy. If you enjoyed the video, press that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to come check out the live streams every single morning where we review the futures, review the stocks that I am watching, and prepare for the day. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.